Top 5 reasons to discover powerful Piedmont in 2024. Nestled in the heart of Italy, Piedmont is a region that whispers tales of history, seduces with its wines, and dazzles with its diverse landscape. This hidden gem beckons travellers and wine enthusiasts to uncover its riches, from the ancient roots that delve deep into the Roman era, through the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. To the modern era's innovative winemaking, Piedmont's journey is as intoxicating as its famed Barolo and Barbaresco wines. Let's embark on a voyage through time, savouring the rich history, the complexity of terroir, and the allure of a region that's more than just a wine lover's paradise. Number 1. The history of Piedmont. Piedmont's wine story begins in ancient times, though exact dates are as elusive as the perfect truffle. The region was under Roman rule for centuries, and it's believed that viticulture was introduced during this period. However, the real protagonist of our story, Nebbiolo, the grape behind Barolo and Barbaresco, likely entered the scene much later. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. The region, known then as part of the Duchy of Savoy, began to shape its identity. Monks, the unsung heroes of European viticulture, played a crucial role in refining Piedmont's wine production. They didn't just pray, they planted, studied, and documented, turning their holy hands to the art of winemaking. During the Renaissance, the Duchy of Savoy was a political heavyweight, and Piedmont was its beating heart. The House of Savoy understood the allure of a good vintage. They not only savoured it, but also saw its economic potential. It was during this period that Nebbiolo began to gain prominence, though it was more a drink for the locals than the linchpin of luxury it is today. A pivotal moment arrived with the unification of Italy in 1861. Piedmont, especially its capital Turin, was at the forefront of the Risorgimento movement. The political shake-up set the stage for the region's wines to step into the limelight. As Italy unified, so did its taste for fine wines, with Piedmontese vintages taking centre stage at tables across the newly formed nation. No history, however, is without its villains. Enter phylloxera, the vine louse that devastated vineyards across Europe in the late 19th century. Piedmont wasn't spared, but its response was noteworthy. The region replanted and reinvigorated, emerging with stronger, more focused vineyards. Crisis, it seems, breeds character and better grapes. The 20th century was a roller coaster for Piedmont. The world wars brought turmoil, but the post-war era saw an economic boom. With industrial growth in Turin, where Fiat cars are manufactured, to paralleling advancements in viticulture. The mid-20th century marked the rise of Barolo and Barbaresco as wines of international acclaim. The region's winemakers, with a nod to tradition and an eye on innovation, began producing wines that truly reflected the terroir. In the 1980s, a new wave of winemakers, the Barolo boys, brought modern techniques and stirred a bit of controversy with traditionalists. They introduced shorter fermentation periods and new oak barrels, crafting wines that were more approachable in their youth. This period saw Piedmontese wines, particularly Barolo and Barbaresco, ascend to the upper echelons of the wine world. Today, Piedmont's wines are synonymous with quality and luxury, a testament to a history where each grape is a chapter and every bottle a story. In the 21st century, Piedmont has firmly established itself as a global wine powerhouse, with Barolo and Barbaresco leading the charge. The region's wineries, ranging from quaint family-run estates to state-of-the-art facilities, have become must-visit destinations for wine enthusiasts. The wines of Piedmont are now celebrated not just for their quality, but as cultural ambassadors of the region's rich heritage. The wine industry has been a cornerstone of Piedmont's economy, driving tourism and creating a global brand. The region has masterfully balanced modernity and tradition, turning its rolling hills into a canvas of vineyards that attract visitors from around the world. This influx of tourism has spurred economic growth, with wine tastings, gastronomic tours, and truffle hunting excursions adding to the region's allure. Politically, Piedmont's wine industry has been a unifying force, fostering a sense of regional pride and identity. The success of its wines on the global stage has elevated Piedmont's status in Italy and the European Union, often influencing local and national policies related to agriculture, sustainability, and trade. In present day Piedmont, every vineyard, from the misty slopes of Lang to the verdant hills of Monferrato, tells a tale of resilience, innovation, and passion. The wines are not just beverages, they are liquid narratives of a land that has weathered wars, economic upheavals, and transformations, yet has always emerged stronger with a glass raised high. As you sip on a glass of Barolo, envision the rolling hills, the historic castles, and the vibrant vineyards of Piedmont. It's a region where every sip is a journey through time, every bottle an invitation to explore. Piedmont doesn't just produce wine, it weaves stories, crafts experiences, and bottles the very essence of Italian sophistication. Number 2. The terroir of Piedmont. In the lush tapestry of Piedmont, the terroir is a masterful composer, orchestrating a symphony of flavours in its wines. This region, cradled by the Alps and Apennines, benefit from a unique microclimate where cool mountain air meets warm Mediterranean breezes, ensuring a slow and steady ripening of grapes essential for nuanced flavours and aromas. The soil here is a geological mosaic, a blend of maritime sedimentary soils in Lang. Enriched with calcareous marl, clay and sandstone, this complex soil composition bestows the wines with their celebrated depth and complexity. The marl, rich in calcium carbonate and minerals, contributes to the high acidity and tannins in the Nebbiolo grapes. The noble variety behind Barolo and Barbaresco is like a secret ingredient, imparting structure, longevity, and a distinct minerality that whispers of the hillsides where it's grown. In Barolo, the Tortonian soils with the higher marl content create wines of finesse and elegance, while the Helvetian soils of Serralunga de Alba produce more robust, structured wines. This intricate dance between soil and grape defines Piedmont's vinous identity, making each sip a journey through its hallowed terroir. Here, the terroir isn't just a backdrop, it's the very soul of the wine, a character that passionately speaks of its homeland. To sip a wine from Piedmont is to taste the essence of the land itself, a compelling reason to explore both the bottle and the beautiful region it hails from. Number 3. Iconic vineyards of Piedmont. In the heart of Piedmont, 3 vineyards stand out, each weaving its unique narrative into the region's rich tapestry. Cannubi is a name that resonates with reverence in Piedmont. It's the oldest and most prestigious single vineyard for Barolo. With records dating back to the 1700s, Cannubi's terroir is a geological marvel, with Tortonian and Helvetian soils offering a rare mix of marl, sand and clay. This diversity gives Cannubi Barolos with an elegant complexity, a balance of silky tannins and nuanced aromatics that become more profound with age. Cannubi has been instrumental in shaping the global reputation of Barolo as a wine of depth and longevity. The Sori San Lorenzo vineyard, a part of the Gaggia winery legacy, is a jewel in Barbaresco. Its fame is twofold: the revolutionary approach to Angelo Gaggia in winemaking and its exceptional terroir. The vineyard is blessed with rich limestone soil, contributing to its intense, complex flavours and structured tannins in its wines. Sori San Lorenzo's wines are a testament to the potential of Nebbiolo in expressing terroir, and they have been pivotal in elevating Barbaresco's status on the world stage. Bricco Rocche stands out in the Barolo landscape for its unique microclimate and soil composition. This small, prestigious cru, owned by the Soretto family, sits atop a hill with a high concentration of limestone and sandstone. This particular mix ensures excellent drainage, contributing to the intensity and purity of flavour in the grapes. Bricco Rocche produces Barolos that are renowned for their elegance and finesse, showcasing the subtleties that different terroirs within Barolo can express. Its contribution to the Barolo region is immeasurable, epitomizing the art of expressing distinct nuances of terroir in wine. Each of these vineyards is a story of land, legacy, and the relentless pursuit of viticultural perfection. They don't just produce wine, they craft liquid narratives that echo the history and heart of Piedmont, inviting wine enthusiasts to explore and savour every drop of their storied terroir. Number 4. Beyond the vineyards in Piedmont. Piedmont isn't just a paradise for oenophiles, it's a treasure trove of culture, history, and natural beauty. Here's a taste of what this magnificent region offers beyond the vineyard. Start your journey with the regal residences of Turin, the region's capital, where the past meets espresso-fueled modernity. Stroll through the city's elegant squares and visit the Royal Palace of Turin. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not just a palace, it's a journey through Italy's royal history, adorned with Baroque brilliance. And while you're there, don't miss the Egyptian Museum, boasting one of the most significant collections of Egyptian artifacts outside Cairo. Perched on Mount Picariano, just outside Turin, stands the awe-inspiring Sacra di San Michele. This ancient abbey, a source of inspiration for Umberto's Echoes, The Name of the Rose, is a mix of religious reverence and mystical allure. The climb up might leave you breathless, both from effort and the stunning views. Dive into the culinary heart of Piedmont in Alba, the undisputed capital of white truffles. Every autumn, the city hosts the International White Truffle Fair, a haven for foodies. It's not just about truffles, there's wine, cheese, and a palpable buzz of gastronomic excitement. Venture north to the mesmerizing Lake Maggiore and its Borromean Islands. These islands are like jewels scattered across the water, each with its own personality. Isola Bella, with its Baroque palace and terrace gardens, is straight out of a fairy tale, while Isola dei Pescatori, with its quaint fishing village, offers a slice of serene lake life. Piedmont's allure doesn't end in its vineyards. It's a region where every turn reveals a new story, a hidden gem, or a historical marvel, all waiting to be discovered and cherished. Number 5. Piedmont's affordable home wine tasting discovery. Embark on a tantalizing journey through Piedmont from the comfort of your home, without the premium price tag. Whether you've strolled through these fabled vineyards or dream of the day you will, this affordable home wine tasting adventure brings Piedmont's essence to your glass. Start with a vivacious Barbera d'Alba from Pio Zisa, a vineyard steeped in tradition. This wine is a playful introduction to Piedmontese reds, offering a bouquet of ripe cherries and a hint of spice. On the palate, it's remarkably fresh with a lively acidity that dances alongside soft tannins. Pair it with a simple margherita pizza or a plate of antipasto for an authentic Italian experience. Next, savour the Dolcetto d'Alba from GD Vajra, a wine that's as fun to drink as it is affordable. It greets you with aromas of blackberry and plum, with a subtle undercurrent of licorice. The palate is a delightful mix of fruitiness and earthy notes, perfect for a casual evening. Enjoy it with mushroom risotto or a hearty minestrone soup. For a taste of Nebbiolo without the Barolo price, turn to Produttori dal Barbaresco's Lang Nebbiolo. This wine showcases floral aromatics intertwined with hints of raspberry and a whisper of tar. On the palate, it's elegantly structured with just enough tannins to give it a pleasing finish. Pair this with a truffle-infused pasta or a classic beef stew. Don't overlook the whites. The Rero from Bruno Giacosa is a delightful detour. This wine sings with notes of pear, apricot, and a touch of almond. Crisp and refreshing, it's perfect for a light lunch pairing. Think grilled fish or a zesty Caesar salad. Conclude with the lightly sparkling Moscato d'Asti from Soracco. It's a sweet serenade of peaches, honey, and a fizz that tickles the palate. Pair this with fruit desserts or enjoy it as a delightful aperitif. Transport your senses to Piedmont with these affordable selections, each a chapter in the region's storied wine legacy. It's a journey of flavours, a celebration of tradition, and a toast to the joys of Italian winemaking. An exciting journey through Piedmont. I'm wrapping up our exploration of Piedmont, Italy. It's clear that this region offers a variety of experiences that go well beyond the vines. From the regal splendour of Turin's palaces to the mystical heights of Sacra di San Michele, Piedmont invites you to step into a world where history breathes through ancient stones and culture blossoms in every corner. As we conclude this journey, remember that Piedmont's doors are always open, inviting you to write your own story in this land of hidden gems and vinous treasures. Cheers to the enduring spirit of Piedmont, a region that captures the essence of Italy in every glass and every glance. Join us on our YouTube channel for more explorations into the fascinating world of wines. From the rolling hills of Piedmont to the rustic charm of Napa Valley, we'll guide you through the finest wine regions, share expert tasting tips, and suggest perfect pairings. Subscribe now to continue this journey with us. Every click, like, and share is a step further into the vast, vibrant world of wines. Let's finish with a toast from It's Wine O'Clock Somewhere. Until next time, keep your spirits high and your wine glasses higher. Cin-cin.